Okay. And we're live. So yeah, we're back with Lost Ark. It might look a little bit worse. I've got it in windowed mode. In fact, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. I'll adjust it on stream right afterwards. I want something in between. Because this is just full screen, right? Yeah. No, we're going to go back. We'll keep this. I wanted something kind of in between. What happens if I force ultra wide? No. No. Okay, well. So, this game's been pretty alright to me so far. I haven't done too much more since last time. Let's see, I don't know where I left off last time. We were over in Udia still, going through, I think we had just made it here, and I went through here. There wasn't too much to do. We had a little dungeon in Sapira Cave, and a couple of very quick quests in between. One little secret dungeon up here, another solo thing. And I haven't done the world boss over here in Udia, like I have with Thramis. But we just got to West Luterra and Mount I don't want to say that wrong. Mount Zagoras. We got a quest to, like, kill these little boars who weren't actually aggro on me last time I was over here. But yeah, so, like, this game, the more I play it, the more I like it, which is a good sign for an MMO. You see how it works later on, right? Enemies with that little sign over them, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they always have a notebook entry. Oh, I guess I just killed one, so I have to kill two, right? This is not a very good combo. I could have waited for the electric orb to explode. Yeah, I only needed to kill the one of them. I think it did in my adventure logbook, but, you know. We had the sign over it. That means kill, right? Let's get out of that slowing field. Oh, we got a new piece of gear. Is it any better? Maybe not. Come at me. Come at me, Fran. I don't know. Am I to the point of trying to stack, like, crit and expertise or what have you? It looks like everything else about that's lesser. So we're going to skip it for now. Maybe I should get some BGM going for this, because the music in this game is not one of the high points. It's pretty generic. The gameplay, the layout, the speed with which you get through it, those are all pretty good. There's kind of a lot going on. Oh, he likes that I got on boar meat. There's kind of a lot going on. There's a bunch of different stats. There's a bunch of different social stuff, right? By social stuff, I mean, like, relation stuff. Is it in this menu? It's not in that menu. The report menu. Alt-in. Oh, it's the other in button. So there's a bunch of different characters. Oh, another reward here? When did I get friendly with? Cool. Oh, you can get cards like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right, because cards, I had no idea. What happens if I add the same card twice? Because cards, like, I only learned a couple of days ago, actually have some decent benefits. I guess you can't see. Okay. I'd like it if it listed every potential bit. We just got our Sierra card, Desolate Meadow pack. So they each have different packs, and those all... Why's I got a star by it? Weird. She's not even in here? Do I have to put you in a pack? Do I have to level you up? You've got cards +2. I don't know what that does. So there's still a bunch I don't know about the card stuff, right? But you can get stats out of collecting them and getting books, or at least bits of books. Man, I just need Armin's card, and then I have a full book.
We arrived to investigate the Eagle Seal.
All right, we got the Sword Seal last time,
too many people were
which
gravely
is
wounded.
one of the 2 keys we needed to get into the Ark. It sounds like we're going to get into the Ark pretty quickly. And then... I don't know where we go from there, right? Game opens up a little bit. We gotta look through some junk piles. Just one. And we have to talk to you for both of these quests.
As if
Well,
cutting off our
thanks.
supply route wasn't enough, Sherrod had to launch a surprise
Yep,
attack.
and helping Armin. Armin needs help. We're making our way towards the Ark, helping people along the way. Oh.
Thank
We
you.
don't have to talk to these people. There's been several quests where we just have to run up and talk to like 3 or 4 people in a row. Let's get World Chat out of the way.
I feel a little better.
Most of these quests, I've talked about this a couple times before, but most of these quests have been pretty nice in that they like give it to you at position A, and then you have to go to position B to kill or collect things, and then you go to position C to turn it in. And that's generally... Are you just practicing? Is that what that is? Oh, what? What are you? No, I don't want to fight them. I want to look. Are you a monk? Because all the other monks I've seen have, like, big arms. You seem to be gunning shit, though. Weird. I mean, there are 2 or 3 different classes of monk. Which is cool. It's really cool that every single class has instantly 2 or 3 different, what Path of Exile would call ascendancies available. But it might just be that like they have a couple of base skills in common and a bunch of different later game skills. I don't know. It seems like for instance, Bard and Sorceress, right? It seems like Bard and Sorceress almost have completely different skill sets, which is a little impressive. Just a little. Oh, that's what those were. Okay, sure. No, base stats going down on that. Oh. What's uncool? Bigger lightning spell. I don't know what the glowing ones get me. They drop health potions pretty frequently, I suppose. Do we have... I don't see a dungeon in here, right? I've really liked the dungeons so far. I've run 1 or 2 that have been kind of impressive. Like, they're all very fast-paced so far, and that's great. And they're all pretty cinematic, which is also great. Oh, what? Why is this a dungeon? Are we gonna step into town and then a siege happens? I'm coming here to help people out with Armin. Let's go talk to... Yeah, our buddy Armin up here. What are you up to? Healing people? Dude, good.
Hang in there.
Be that priest you want to
You'll
be.
be well soon enough.
Thank you, oh blessed priest.
Ah, you're here. Right this way.
I am here.
Follow me.
Oh, okay. Where are we going?
You've
Where are
come.
we going?
I was here treating the soldiers.
You were. I'm glad to see it. There hasn't been much of that.
Allow me to introduce
We've
myself.
bandaged up some people a little bit.
I am Thyrane, a knight of Luterra.
Thyren.
Well met,
I
Sir
would have said that
Thyrane.
Thyrane.
I am Armin,
Or Thyrane.
and this is my traveling companion.
Indeed.
I wanted to thank you for treating my soldiers. Their slow
thanks.
recovery has weighed heavily on me. Thanks to you, I have one less thing to keep me up at night.
It's kind of odd that there's like a
You must be
ton of voice
exhausted.
acting all throughout the
Let
world,
me
but
get you a
most
hot meal and some
quest
accommodations for the
interaction
night.
is you get like the very first line read and then that's it.
Target in sight. No witnesses.
How do you... Dude, the soldiers are right there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Come on in, boys. You still wanna fight?
Protect the prince! Secure the perimeter!
We've already done that.
Prince
We've already done that.
Are you hurt?
He's fine.
Nothing for you to worry about.
But, Your Highness.
He sounds pretty
I
hurt,
told you.
considering how quickly we
I'm
beat
fine.
all their asses.
It's just a scratch.
If I may.
One big lightning
Please hold
bolt,
still.
that'll usually do it. I'm not very good with fire magic, personally, but storms and lightning and wind, that stuff gets jobs done.
Whoa. Impressive.
Fortunately, the wound was not too deep. Clearly, you're more than just a knight of Luterra.
I'm not much of a prince these days.
Your knights seem to think
We
differently.
can talk more about it over there.
Also, you've got a really big broken sword? That was kind of weird. I don't know if that was glitching out or not. It looked like there was maybe a tip, but most of the sword in between, or like the end of the sword in between the tip and the tip we could see was kind of broken out. Mail storage. I don't think I need to repair anything. Do you have any better gear? Oh, really? Wow. Wow, it's got move speed on it, too. I'll take one of those. Absolutely. Absolutely, that's much better damage.
Thank
All
you
right,
for your
Thyrane.
help. This could have been a real disaster.
Yo, Thyrane. That's a pretty good name, actually. A rain of thighs? You'll do well. You should be a VTuber. If it weren't for Father Armin, things could be worse. What brings you all the way out here? The Eagle Seal. That's an heirloom of the Luterran dynasty. How do you know about it? Well, Armin seems to know about it. Yeah, and we're searching for the Ark and these not-so-lost lands. The Ark, I see. I'm a little taken back to suddenly hear about something I've always thought of as legend. Everybody thinks it's a legend. It's clearly real. A demon dude is looking for it and following us around. Every single person who's been like, oh, everybody just thinks this is a legend and it's a myth and it's not real. It turns out whatever they're talking about is totally real. Eagle Seal is currently in Luterra Castle. Luterra has been taken over by the current regent, Sherrit, since your father's death. I've been recruiting soldiers here in order to drive out the tyrant Sherrit. I mean, you seem nice so far, but I have no idea which one's actually the tyrant. This place is currently in jeopardy, and I can't allow you to become embroiled in this danger, too. We should be able to find the seal when we reclaim the castle. Well, let's go reclaim the castle. It's been that easy. Let me just get a couple of buddies, 3 friends, right? And we'll go reclaim the castle.
It seems like Prince Thyrane is a man of
What do you think about that,
character,
Armin?
just as they say.
Seems that Prince Thyrane is a man of character, just as they say. The way he heartily agreed to give us the royal heirloom. Moreover, he's been taking such great care of his men. It's as if they were his own brothers. Oh, well, that's good. That's a pretty good endorsement, actually. Much better than a tyrant. I'd like to help the prince. How about you? Oh, just as I thought, you'd be willing to help. Yeah. That's what we do. We're adventurers. We help. Seems like Lord of Mount Zagoras, Sir Mihan, was having trouble managing the supplies. Please give him a hand. Okay. That kind of came out of nowhere, but sure. Oh, we're gonna have to move. No. Wow, see, another quest where there were like 6 or 8 things on the map, and I only had to interact with one of them. I mean, I get that they do it because there's a bunch of different players in this map, and we're all going to share having to interact with those, which is why they're probably always going to respawn really quickly, or reset.
It's very detailed.
But, like,
This will be helpful.
that's really good design from a player perspective, right? Like, compare that to any other MMO you've played, right? You don't have to go collect 10 of a thing.
I'm
You
glad
don't
he
have to go
appreciated it.
check 5
I'm
or
almost done
8
with the treatment.
supplies. You don't have to go check 4 or 3. You have 5 or 6 of them on your map, and you have to check 1.
We've lost too many.
That's pretty okay.
Thank you for helping Mihan.
Thanks for
What a
helping me,
relief.
Hen. It was super easy, so, like, thank you two. Could I trouble you with one more request? I was actually about to send a declaration to all factions across Luterra before marching to Luterra Castle. However, Mihan is currently preoccupied with salvaging the fortress, and I'd like to leave this in the hands of someone reliable, given its importance. Okay. This is a lot of back and forth between... Oh, we're not going to talk to Armin, never mind. William. Thanks to you, our soldiers are in much better shape now. Thank you so much. I bet you most of that is Armin doing some healing. However, there are many soldiers still suffering from the poison, although Father Armin is looking after them. Finding and eliminating the cause will prove to be a faster solution. Could you investigate the well nearby? We suspect that's where the cause is. You know what? I've seen some poisons coming out of wells recently, so... Oh, this well. Well, this isn't going to be a dungeon. Probably. That's all I had to do? Drop a... Whoa. Wow, okay. Let's get 2 triports all at once. Yay! Lots of really easy fast travel in this game, too. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Why here, right? Man, it's really easy to get distracted in this game too, because they make it... Oh, is there a thing here? Oh, there is, I just can't interact with it yet. There's a lot of stuff that, like, you can find, right? Wait. Investigate the dissolved red powder. Doko. Is that this? I suppose? No? Oh, yeah, I just have it. Oh, hi there. Well, you're not going to be a problem. What's this powder look like? Oh, I should have been doing that with Willem. I don't know why I say Willem instead of William a whole lot. I don't think I've known too many Williams. You know? I think I've read about more fantasy Willems than I've known actual Willems. Hello? Oh. Alright, cool. No vista up here? Wow, if I point down here, like, my waypathing automatically leads me down there. It's pretty good. I found one vista here, right? No? I guess that was in the previous area. Can't go down that way. How much exploring do I really want to do? It's really weird how, like, exploring this feels pretty alright. I guess you go really, really quickly, and... Oh, extra hello. That one I can interact with. Thank you, Kato. Where's my... Bum, 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 bum. There's my chat. Like, on the map, it looks like this is a big area to explore, right? But it's kind of not. Which is quite nice. I think they 100% got there before I did. I wonder if that boss thing will respawn. Right, got another seed. One thing that, like, I have that... I don't have OCD or anything like that, but I have that gamer itch where if you have an exclamation mark on something new, you have to look at it. Oh, hey, I got better pants. Right, so all these little red dots that appear down here constantly make me go, ooh, I gotta click on things. Something's new. Oh, never mind. Well, it looks like the boss is not respawning with them. Mini-boss. I don't even know what to call those, because they're not big world bosses. They're not actual bosses. They're just beefier versions of some regular enemies. Okay, well, let's go back and tell William, and then we can head over to... What am I doing? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I run around with the map open a whole lot because I'm one of those people who does that a bunch in Path of Exile. It's easy to just chunk through a bunch of enemies while you're looking at where you should go. Ooh. Lake Bar. I guess we're going to Lake Bar next, probably. I'm glad we turned that in. Red fruits. Is that where the red powder stuff you had me inspect comes from? Maybe I would know that if I paid attention to quest dialogue, but this is going back to... Wow, just one again. See, every time I'm like, oh, I don't know about this game, little things like that are like, actually, it's pretty good. Actually, there's some really nice player quality of life stuff going on here. Actually, it wants things to be smooth and quick for you, which is cool. Because, like, one of the reasons I really like Final Fantasy XIV, and there are many reasons to really like 14, but one of them is that it's pretty good about respecting your time, which is the things that MMOs have not been great about in the past. And this also seems to kind of respect your time. There's, like, perhaps more little side busy quests going on, right? 14 is almost completely done away with those. I mean, it totally hasn't, but you do them because you want more lore or context for an area. And the kind of typical go collect things, go inspect things MMO quests are back in this game, but they're really fast. They're really fast and easy. It's kind of impressive. I'm gonna go check out this area first. You might see more little green leaves. Or a monster that will go in our adventure log. I don't see any little green leaves. I have aggroed a bunch of people. You probably don't really care about being assaulted with ice magic too much, do you? We got a little collectible. And again, I've mentioned this before, but like giving you a mount right off the bat, pretty cool. Kill Regit. Is that the... No. I'm looking at Rovlin. For like a world boss.
Let's see.
For little world enemies, like, they almost just don't pose a threat at all, right? I don't really imagine that's different for other classes either, because you're either more armored than I am, or pumping out a bunch of damage in pretty much the same fashion as like a gunner or a monk. Everybody gather up. Everybody gather up. Oh, you do have some health. There you go. I let them have a hit. I hope that counted. I do still wish movement skills had a smaller cooldown.
Good. The pigeons will feel better soon.
But like the class basic movement skills that don't use any resource, things are probably balanced around that, right? Fly, messenger pigeon.
To those suffering
Don't
under
swing
the
your
rule of
sword at the
Regent
messenger
Sheriff,
pigeon.
Your days of misery will soon be over.
We need to deliver
vow
word. Oh my
To
god.
bring the usurper to justice
We're
and
sending out a
take
bunch of
back
messages.
Luterra Castle.
Let's go take back Luterra from the tyrant. I'm all about disposing
Thank
tyrants.
goodness. A new hope dawns upon Luterra.
Yeah, Armin, the priest. He's a good boy. You should like him. What did I just get? Another swift thing? Ooh. I got another swift thing. Thank you. Those are great. I don't understand why this one's here still. Oh, if I have my mini-map... Oh, nice! That's good! I just clicked on it like an idiot, not thinking, you know? And then a little hint popped up saying, actually, you can do that. You can teleport to places from your mini-map. Cool. Much appreciated. 5 centuries ago, one of the final battles against the demons was fought here during the Chain War. No one knows exactly what happened anymore. Its details were lost to history. I guess that was 5,000 years ago.
This is my first real battle.
Like, I and my people live quite a long time, but 5,000 years is still a good chunk of time. You're not going to have a single person alive throughout that
There you
entire
are,
time.
adventurer.
Treatment of poisoned victims at Zagoras Fortress is nearly complete. However, it seems they're terribly short of supplies. Everyone is having a particularly tough time due to the shortage of iron we use to make weapons. A gentleman by the name of Mihan tells me that there are abandoned fortresses nearby. And see, some of the writing... Not only is the setting and the writing so far hyper generic, sometimes the writing is a little odd. Like, I totally know who Mihan is. We just did quests for him. You told me to go see him, I think, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't know him yet. That's some good loading. Examine a nameless tombstone, defeat spirit knights, and collect iron from these dudes. You spirit knights? You are spirit knights. Those all sound kind of like the exact same objective, right? I think I might know where the nameless tombstone is. There's very, very little in the way of super grindy collect quests yet. I mean, this kill 15 of them, and literally each of them only count for one, is the longest so far. And look, we're killing like 4 to 6 per group. The game's smooth so far. Like that's one of the best things I can say about it. It's genuinely pretty smooth and pretty easy to play. And it respects your time. It's not what I was expecting
I will not
out of an
stop resting
MMO.
until
I almost
my
said new
last breath.
MMO. I know it's not new.
For my family, my friends, and the future children who will populate this land.
How am I hearing this voice? I guess it's just one of the lights I see, right? Maybe.
How did you know we were short on iron? Mihan was about to handle
I just
that.
did something about that, right? Came to Fort Zagoras Fortress to gather troops to fight by your side. Tons volunteered. Might be slaughtered in an instant. Their training captain Mac is trying his best. I'm going to pronounce that Mac, even though it might be Mock. We're in dire need of someone with my capabilities. Come find me at the rear outpost when the training is complete. Do I have to go train people now? Or do they just want to see me fight and be like, whoa? Because they're all knights. They probably don't have a lot to learn from me, actually. Also, the G key being interact with everything was very, very odd at first. But now that they've implemented it so you can, like... I did nothing but press the G key there, right? There were no mouse clicks involved. That's pretty okay, too. Right? They make it very, 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 very easy to absolutely blaze through at least the early parts of this game. Hey, Peak. Nice pike, Peak. Oh, yeah. Ask a mage to move some stone for you. I don't even have, like, magic to do that with. Oh, you want it from over here to over there. Yes, of course, of course, of course, of course. Man, the skill's labeled trot? How do I not have, like, a trot skill for my horse, right? Esoteric reaction. Create a magic crystal within 12 meters of cursor location. The crystal evolves by levels up to 3, in which one it explodes and it inflicts a bunch of damage to foes and knocks them down. What would I like to swap out for that? It sounds like it should maybe replace Lightning Vortex. They're both point skills. And everything else I use does a bunch of damage. Maybe I replace... Oh, but then I've got... Then I've only got one fire skill if I replace Blaze. Ice Shower is pretty okay as a shotgun skill. Seraphic Hail's been like... It pushes people around. It's a decent get off of me. It does good damage. I think maybe at this point everything else is doing more damage. But like these are big skills that take a while. This I also have to channel. These come out a little bit more instantly, right? This one's not instant, but still. Well, let's put a couple of points into it and see what it looks like. Right. Longer range. Restore MP. Cooldown. Let's do cooldown. And then we'll just put it here for now. What does my crystal look like? Boom. Okay, that looks pretty great, actually. That looks pretty great. It's got kind of a long cooldown. In fact, is it normally 29 seconds? No, it's normally 24 seconds. And you can bump it down to 19. Well, I'm gonna keep Ice Shower right here. But, man, that might replace... Wow, you do more damage. That might replace my lightning thing. That's what I didn't really care for in training. And it's okay, but I have this for line damage. And I've got another 6 points. So we could bump. These all require 8 points. I want to do... Oh, wait, Lightning Vortex. That's not Punishing Strike. Punishing Strike's the huge one that I really like. Blaze. Blaze is doing okay damage. But it's got fine area. I like Blaze. Maybe... You gain almost 400 damage. You gain more than 400 damage. Let's upgrade our Frost skill, because that does good damage on big enemies and groups. So let's go down and see Mac. Yeah. Definitely a training area. They have actual training dummies. Nice. Training dummies are important. Giving players the ability to actually see how much damage they're doing, play around with their rotation. It's very key.
Why did I ever
Otherwise, you're trying it out on different enemies in different packs in different situations.
Your reputation precedes you.
Oh, even Mac knows that Thyrain cares about people. Good. Go check on... So everything's good here. Go check on Mauler. Okay. Oh, wait. Mauler is here, too.
Who are you? And why'd you just try to kick me?
I didn't just try to kick you. Oh, Captain Mac. Well, this is embarrassing. Actually, I have a sore throat, so I can't play my trumpet. I have a terrible cold, you see. Why are you looking at me like that? A cold is a terrible illness. I mean, it is. More people should be worried about... Well, not worried, but more people should take minor illnesses more seriously. And you're, like, spreading your cold every time you blow your trumpet, too. Pass that off to somebody else. Oh, okay. Silver bush leaves. Silver bush leaves. Which are conveniently right over here. Also, look, it's another Makoko. Right next door, silver bush leaves. Lucky.
Well, I guess that's a little better. Do
They
you know the Song
were
of Valor, the
15
national
feet
anthem
from
of
you,
Luterra?
Mauler.
No?
Even the toughest lad from
let me
Luterra can't
explain.
help but get nervous during his first battle. When I was a fresh recruit, the more seasoned soldiers would always play me this song. Yo, teach me a new song. Raises your spirits and makes your heartbeat faster. You'll see. You don't believe me, huh? Well, believe it or not, my performance fetches quite a high price, so listen closely. You are pushing your trumpet through me, sir. Everybody liked it. I like my Song of Escape better. But hey, maybe that song has some pretty good benefits, right? Can you teach it to me? Well, how do you like that? If you liked it, why don't you learn it yourself? It's the Pride of Luterra, the Song of Valor. Song of Valor ×1. Oh, maybe this is to teach it to me, right? Unsellable, indestructible, cannot be dismantled. You have learned the Song of Valor. Where do my songs appear? Not there. Where do my songs appear? Sheet music. F2. Cooldown of 5 seconds. But it's not a thing that, like... My bunny following me around? Okay, my bunny is following me around. I guess, what was... I can hit... No, not control. Shift 2. Can I... What was the shortcut for these? Control W. Nice, they're on WASD. Can I put my song down here? No. Well, they really want only potions and use items on 1 through 4. But okay, so now we've got... Does this do anything when I play it? Maybe some people will just like it, right? I gotta say, it sounds a whole lot better when I play it. What instrument am I using? Oh, wow. A super old school wind flute. Like a harmonica flute. Okay. Well.
Why did I ever volunteer?
Well, anyways, Matt, Waller's doing good. Nice, it stays in chat scene.
Soldiers humming along all the way from here.
You knew Mauler would slack off? Kindness, +1. Was that a, Was that this? Is that what I just completed? What's my chat button? I need to figure that out. Song of Valor completed. No. Heart engraved on the headstone. That's a thing we did earlier. For sure. What is my... What are my controls? Gameplay. Controls and dialogue. What's chat button? I think it's hotkeys, actually. I'm not seeing... Oh, global chat is... Wait, is that bracket? Oh. Okay, well, that's not the same chat I was thinking of. The other bracket is titles. Basic controls. This is all of this stuff. Sailing, I haven't even looked at yet. Skills. Guild skills. Okay. Let me look one more time. Character profile inventory. Friends is you. Guild is alt you. There's a lot of UI controls, honestly. Una's tasks. I don't see a regular chat. Right? Push to talk? There's voice chat? What is in L1? Has this just not been assigned? What? I wonder if you can voice chat outside of party. That'd be super weird if you had an MMO where everybody could just walk around and voice chat. That's different. Let me turn my heater on real quick. My feet are getting cold. I could just close a window, but fresh air, you know? Okay. Okay. Still not seeing... There was, like, work that was put into making this area, right? There's little hidden Makoko seeds, there's mobs spilled without, there's some quests back and forth, whatever this little thing is. Velatin. But, like... There's no dungeon here. There's no big event here yet. I mean, there's the fight with Thylane here.
Truly amazing.
Thyrane.
I wouldn't have been able to do the same in such a short time.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like they had been training the entire time. We didn't really need to oversee much training. I haven't seen any vistas. But yeah, so like there was effort put into making this area and people in it and voice lines for it and little hidden things in it. And there's been very little going on. It's kind of like, how big is the team that worked on this game? Certainly the game itself seems a little large. There's a world boss in here somewhere, you know? And they're already telling me to go somewhere else. Hey, Greg, yeah, Lost Ark continues. I don't know, I still don't know how to feel about the game, but I'm continually kind of impressed by it.
I came here with Prince
A lot of
Tyrone,
writing,
but he went ahead to Lake Bar
and
Village
maybe
when
just
he heard an
that's
army was
just the
approaching.
translation is kind of generic. And it totally does have some basic MMO stuff going on.
Father
Like,
Alman sent you.
go back and forth and talk to
Thank
people,
you
or
very much.
help a dude out by moving one thing, or picking up some supplies, or what have you. But all of it has been, like really streamlined and super easy. Like, it treats your time pretty fairly so far. Last night you watched Asman react to a Russian YouTuber explains why Lost Ark will doom in the West. I mean, I could see this game being kind of a fad, right? I don't know what the end game looks like, so far the game is treated like your time and your progression pretty easily. But if it eventually is mostly a huge grind at late game, then I could see that not being attractive to a lot of people. And it almost feels like you're going to hit max character level fairly quickly, and then have like maybe a lot of gear grind later on. But it's got some moderate class variety from what I've seen. Like, and if I want to detract from that, some of it seems like everybody is a DPS and you just go through hammering things as fast as possible. But I know, like, the mage's other class was a bard, which is mostly support, and even the tanky bros can jump in and do a lot of damage pretty quickly. So a lot of it is based on feel, I think. If you like the feel of a class. And so far, I'm enjoying having, like, moderate area control and big damage. Oh, wow, this place is a little large. I think everything kind of branches off and is really quick to explore.
Everything is fine.
Do you remember why the Russian YouTuber was explaining that this is going to kind of be doomed in the West? Because I could definitely see things falling apart or ending up being nothing but a huge grind, or maybe just nothing but a huge search fest. I know there's like a lot of sailing I haven't got to, and there's a bunch of collectibles, and I don't know. Like, some of that is going to be, you have this roster level stuff, right, that I just pointed out? And maybe to actually get kind of far in here, higher levels in here, you have to do a lot of discovery and exploration and side questy things. But again, I have no idea what the end game looks like. And a couple of the dungeon I've run so far have been pretty impressive. We got 1 week with bad internet. That sucks. Do you know if they're like doing repairs in your area or something like that? Because sometimes that can take a while to resolve, but I don't know. I currently live in like a smaller state, and it's usually not that bad or that drawn out. It had a lot of reasons. Yeah. I mean, it's different enough, and I think that's a point in its favor. It really kind of depends on what the middle and end game is like, in my opinion.
You couldn't possibly be
Because Westerners will definitely play grindy games. You know, Monster Hunter was a huge success over here, and it's super grindy. There's a lot of people, especially with free games, there's a lot of people who play Path of Exile and Warframe, and those are extremely grindy.
Disband this gang of criminals and plead for mercy.
In very different ways.
Let you live.
And they do pretty well.
If Sherritt really wants this so badly, he's welcome to come fetch it.
Brave but foolish words, young prince. You will regret this, boy.
Let him go.
Oh no.
We don't kill messengers, even rude ones.
Wait, you're not leaving some people behind to fight, right? Okay. I was ready to nuke all of them immediately, all at once. I think for MMO players, they like grindy things. Yeah, it definitely depends on the person, right? Like, I haven't done too much of the grindy stuff in 14. I do have some, what are they called? Resistance weapons?
Oh, good.
It's like a lifestyle. That's definitely a point, and a thing that's been around for a while. There are people who like, I forget if they called them lifestyle games, but like people want. There are definitely like a subsect of gamers who want a game that has so much content or frequent new content.
Vanquisher is an heirloom of the Luterra dynasty.
That they can just play the game
It's supposed to glow
forever,
by the rightful heir to the crown.
right? And some games are kind of like that. Like WoW is kind of like that.
Which is also why Sherritt seeks Vanquisher for himself.
14 is more respectful about everybody's time, but it's almost like that if you wanted to get like every single quest and every single job and every single crafting job to max, and do a bunch of other like little things in between. See, I still haven't found a chat shortcut. I don't have to, like, target someone and then encourage them. I just have to
Are
be
you
in the
trying to
area.
make me feel better? Don't worry. This is not something I obsess over.
But yeah, there definitely are
Winning this
subsects of
war
gamers that want,
is
like,
the only thing I worry about now.
a life game.
My
A lifestyle
worthiness
game, for sure.
comes later.
Sire, we're under attack!
Oh, they came back.
The Regent's forces are here!
Let's
The
go.
tip of this sword looks really wonky. It's like they broke off the tip of it, but forgot to erase a bit. Why are you walking backwards away from me? Right? You lived. That's not... Can I target over here? Oh, I can. There you go, Thyraid. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now we got mobs of dudes. Why? Firewall didn't come out. You don't get pushed though. Nice flip kick. You haven't earned a death yet. Wow. I took plenty of damage, sure, but I wasn't really trying to avoid any of it.
I was only following orders.
See, look at his sword.
Orders.
There's a little
Did you
bit
really just
floating
say
in the
that?
air
Innocent
where, like,
villagers
maybe
are
the
dead
tip should be.
by your hand. Do you have
Most
no
of this
will
game
of your own?
still looks
Can
great.
you
For a
not
free
see
game,
the
it
difference
looks
between right
great.
and wrong? You are no true knight of Luterra. You are responsible for these atrocities, and you will face justice for them. I have spoken. Take him away.
Your Highness, you must not spare his life!
Yeah.
Your Highness, you must not spare his life!
Yeah, you deserve it! You deserve it!
Your Highness is right there being like, we need to be better than that. And everybody around him's like, fucking kill him! Kill him!
Are the rumors true?
This feels like the end time.
That is part of what I'm talking about, though, right? Like, Thyron and Armin are both very, very, very
All the harm
straightforward,
done to the
good
villagers is my
characters.
fault.
I don't think the harm done to the villagers is your fault. Someone else was directing them here. That Norsweat fellow, he clearly said that the raiders will appear again, but you can't let them repeat such atrocities
time,
ever again.
We'll
This
make
time,
the first move.
we'll make the first move.
The enemy is
Enemies
encamped
encamped
south of the
hill. I've been briefed about the scout. We can just sit back and wait for the raid group to come. Let's defeat Sherritt's raid group. Writing? The raid group is being supplied by Sherritt himself, the only one. They not only have a steadier stream of supplies than us, but also better quality weapons. But there's no reason to feel down about this because I'm here. Oh, we can just steal the good stuff from them. Yeah, see, that's good. I endorse that. Just take your enemy's crap. That's what the Vikings did. They would raid the Romans or the French or whoever and be like, oh, they do things this way? Maybe that's a little better than how we do it. Let's learn. Let's take their stuff and learn. That's why they were so feared. Sure, I'll take one. I'm getting more money than I'm spending so far. How does that look? Yeah, that looks actually a lot like the first type of gear we were wearing. But cleaner. Cleaner. Mixes with the rest of our stuff a little bit better, too. Nice. Nice. Bunch of stuff down here. But I bet you it'll go pretty quickly. Hey, there's a mining thing. And a fishing thing. Oh. But I don't have a trade skill yet, I don't think. Maybe I just start doing it? I don't know. Let's buy like a foraging tool. And there's a fishing dude over here, so let's do fishing too. They're sailing. Might as well do fishing. Usable by everyone's, even novices. Super armor while foraging. Nice. It's kind of weird that this game uses a fighting game term. But whatever. Hey, Fisher. How are you? Oh wow, you can just fish. You need a special skill to set a fish trap. Never mind. You can catch fish here. Okay. But they're now appearing on my map. Another thing about the translation, I'm pretty sure a quest earlier told me to talk to someone about skills, about like crafting and gathering. And that never happened. Let's use another one of these cheap heal potions. Okay. No special boars. I will say, we started out absolutely annihilating like everything we touched with like no effort whatsoever. And that is slowly decreasing. It kind of feels like the game will reward you more for focusing on a couple of skills as opposed to keeping a lot of things even. And I've been kind of keeping things even so far. It's not a thing. But this one is. That's not the same looking. Oh, no, I see it. I see it. The leaves are sticking out of it. So I don't know what the optimal way to build a class would be. You have like 2 or 3 skills that are ultra pumped and then some control skills, maybe? Are you raiders? I think you're raiders. Get in. Here. How dare you? Then again, stuff I'm doing still hits pretty hard. I really only need, like, 2 attacks. Oh, hey, you're special. Nice. Didn't even have the crystal explosion hit him. 2 and 1. Defeat the raid group captain and bring weapons. Where can I find weapons? You would assume they would just be on the people, because that's how we got iron last time. Come here, everybody. Gather around the archer. Okay, that's not dropping weapons. Okay. There. Okay, we just have weapon racks out in the middle of anywhere. That guy was not worth anything. Maybe he was the same type of enemy. 5 weapons per rack. And I need to get 10. See, that's pretty respectable. Where there are collection quests... Oh, we can just keep doing it again over here. Where there are collections quests, they go very quickly. Boom, that's all we need. You all just defeated the boss guy. That's fine, he'll be back in a few seconds. Here's the little ones. Where's the big one? Wow, this is the first time it's been a little while for a mob to respawn. There he is. Hi, what's up? That pistol explosion is pretty good, actually. And the wizard spells, sorceress spells rather, if you can get them off, the ones that have a delay, if you can get them off while a boss or a mob is not moving, they do a ton of damage. Where do we have to go back? Here? Makes sense. At least you can still do your 14 roulettes while watching the stream. Yeah, it's... If you want to watch in 144p, that's fine. Luckily, video games, for the most part, don't really need a strong connection. They just need a steady connection, right? Like, connection to MMO doesn't need even a single megabyte, probably. And I keep seeing you... I think I keep seeing you drop out of the stream on my, like, YouTube studio side. But also, I've done nothing but notice and hear that that's really bad of actually keeping count of who's watching and when. Damn, that shit's pretty. But yeah, at least you can still play games while having a streamer or a few open. I was having, like, the opposite problem of having too many streams open throughout the last week, and I wasn't sure if I was going to go over my monthly bandwidth cap by downloading this game.
Greetings. I am Hoarder.
But I definitely have connection problems every once in a while. You were there for one of them, where, like, I think it was maybe a Guilty Gear stream. Some stream was dropping a ton of frames and was way, way, way behind. If you're on smartphone, I don't know. I tend to have worse connection on my smartphone.
8 years old. He's only
But I guess just for a YouTube video, if you're not moving it around a bunch, I usually only use my phone whenever I'm, like, cooking or out doing garden stuff.
Prince Thyrane,
which I haven't been doing in the past couple of months because it's just cold and brittle outside. Or very dry, and everything's kind of dead to begin with. Dang, that's a lot of people to talk to.
We need a crown.
I have to talk to a woman, a child, and an elder. Never mind. It's 3 people to talk to. There's just a ton of them on the map.
He probably blames himself.
I see. I've heard how chaos is swept across Luterra.
Do you have the thing where YouTube on your phone will just like wildly vary the video resolution without you telling it to? Because I swear I will like be listening to some music or watching a stream while I'm cooking dinner, and it usually stays at whatever low resolution I have it at. And then I go like driving, right? And I have just like a playlist of songs or music videos on. Yeah, there's a setting for it, but and sometimes it does a pretty good job staying on whatever I set it at for a single video, but I'll go driving and watch like put on a playlist of music videos or songs. I'm on Android too. iPhones are expensive. I kind of want one because they've got better cameras, and that would be better tech than my webcam, by all accounts. But I'll like go driving and put on a playlist of some music videos or songs, and like the first one is at 144 or 240.
I'm a proud peddler.
Even though that sounds noticeably worse. Although really, those downplaying those resolutions sound a lot worse on Twitch than they do on YouTube. I think. But I'll notice like the first couple will play at 240p, and then the next one is like, I check it at the next red light, and it's like, data saver turned on, currently playing 720p. And I'm like, that's not a data saver option, you know? What did I pull out of here? I pulled out... Okay, I pulled the points out of there already. Gains 400 damage per level. That's pretty good. Your cousin is a kind of secret police? Does he work for, like, the NSA or the CIA or whatever equivalent? Yeah, Android probably is easier to sabotage. I have a little bit of network security stuff or background, and Android is probably a little bit easier to exploit, but it's also easier for an Android user to like make their phone more secure with really obscure, weird apps. Like, not by basic settings, but you can kind of customize and hack an Android more so than an iPhone. But iPhones, Apple is pretty uptight about their security and their settings, for sure. He's probably monitoring you. Probably. He can probably see through all of our webcams. Man, I got scouted by NSA people and did not want to join. But I think that was just a very, very generic, oh, you're in cybersecurity school type of scouting. Because they didn't actually look into, I don't think they actually looked into me at all. I don't know if they'd take me or not. But also, I don't really want to do any of that anymore. I had an IT job for a little while, and I don't want to do anything related to that. It's incredibly tedious. Oh, someone else gonna give me a secret map. Nice. This monument is clean and well taken
Those who
care of.
invest in only what they see are fools. and those who invest for profit alone will not last. In people, there is worth beyond face value.
That's not what the text said, but yeah, I agree with that for sure. Investing in people is a lot smarter. Bump. We got a map. This key opens a secret area that's hidden somewhere on the continent. I bet you... Oh, wait, Battlebound Plains. Not in this area. Oh, it's somewhere in the next area. Oh, wow, and the map tells you... Like, there's mining and fishing to be done here. There's harvesting and fishing to be done here. There's woodworking and trapping and runes to be done here. That's cool. I didn't notice that before, but maybe... Maybe there's nothing to be done in those areas. They're all starter areas, right? That's a nice little... See, there are a lot of nice little quality of life things going on with this game. It's like really positively surprising every once in a while.
Everything is fine at the village.
The mix of quality and generica is pretty odd.
Luterra's merchants are quite different.
The game plays well though, and it looks good. The amount of customization like that I experienced at character creation was pretty good. The game controls pretty good. I'm constantly looking forward to more dungeons because they've all been really nice. And usually just get better and better.
Crown for the prince? Then you've come to the right place. I'm
It's a
the
dwarven
world's
blacksmith.
best Dumas
Imagine.
blacksmith, and don't let anyone tell you different. Well, hurry up. Show me what materials I got to work with.
Are you confused?
Not bad, but also not enough. Unless this prince has the world's tiniest head. I need more materials to work with.
Well, I can go get more iron or gold or whatever you need.
Lucky for you, Lake Bar should have everything.
Are you going to be introduction to mining? Weird,
Take
the
this.
single cutaway, right? It's a secret recipe. Trade skills obtained. I wonder if I'm limited. Check out the new guide. Yeah, sure. B and L to go to trade skills. Yeah, let's do a guide quest. Collecting collectibles for fun. Gets me a world tree leaf. That's a big overall collectible, I think. Listen to Merchant Chapman. Where? Well, that's way over here. Okay. Okay. No, L's for collectibles. Oh, wow, I switch. Hunting, hunting, fishing, excavating, excavating. Wow. Well, that's a nice little animation for that swap. Where were you looking that had, like, material to mine, right? What's the blacksmith book going to yield? Not all that glitters is gold. Not everybody who holds a hammer is a master artisan. Not all who are born of a royal lineage can sit on the throne. Abilities, yeah, with that in mind, I share with you this secret of how to get noble iron from a pile of scrap iron. First, we use molars of wild animals as fuels. Oh, yeah. This is really, really old school smithing. Throw some calcium in there. The higher the temperature of the bells, the easier it is to oxidize the iron. The molars of lake boar are especially good, as they are hard and waterproof. Secondly, there's a stannery method using cran crystals. When the heat is applied while iron and cran crystals are mixed together, impurities evaporate with the cran crystals and only pure iron forms. The cran crystals can very rarely be obtained when killing cran roaming near Lake Bar. You're more than likely to find it in red cran rather than ferocious cran. Once you've got enough molars and crystal. Okay, so far we're not really doing mining or prospecting yet. Oh, well, is that someone right back up here? Yeah. Do you have a song for crafting? Sure. Let's go mining together. I could do some mining. Buy a pick. Okay, got it. Equip a novice mining tool. Where does that show up? It does not. What if I hit B? Can I equip my fishing tool? Where was the other one? Did I have my mining and then fishing? No, foraging. Ooh, okay. Skins and virtues. I haven't tabbed around here. Engravings, don't know anything about that, but it uses my accessories. Must complete the final report before you can equip gems. Cards. But where did my tools go, right? Trade skills, L. Foraging is probably the most stable, because herbs and mushrooms are easy to find during your adventure. Green Thumb will allow you to be the fastest forager in the field. Basic tools, Adept, Expert, Master. You can gather battle item materials. Logging can be performed in certain places in the field. You'll be able to obtain a massive amount of materials at once. You can also work with other lumberjacks to cut down a tree and earn more rewards even faster. That's kind of neat. They're pretty alright guides, right? I mean, some of them have been less informative than others, but they're pretty alright. Useful for stronghold research and shipbuilding. Mining, also useful for stronghold and shipbuilding. Mining is a trade that uses work energy most efficiently. Moonlight Miner and Mining Bomb consume more work energy, but they will fetch much better rewards. And so I think this green right here, yeah, that's our work energy. 30 work energy restored per 10 minutes. Okay. And then so here's Moonlight Miner and Mining Bomb they were talking about. And then mastery skills. And details, weird. Hunting. It's a trade skill that requires the most delicate control, and that you have to hit the moving prey using throw. Right? It's like spear throws as hunting, right? Sort of, maybe. Maybe you throw traps. As difficult as it may sound, there's no doubt that hunting will definitely make your adventures more fulfilling. And there's little arrows pointing you to targets too with that. Some Korean MMORPG or just other MMOs have pretty good guides. Yeah, they've been getting better, right? Like this is a this is a type of thing that Warframe just implemented a year or maybe half a year ago, something like that. Every character skill comes with a little video showing it off, but so this type of thing has been getting more popular, but this is pretty good. They've got a lot of different examples. They tell you like what stuff is used for, kind of give you example of different skills you can use. Throw and search. Hunter's Eye. Which will display where prey is hiding. It's pretty nice. You get trap hunting. You can track even better. Fishing. So hunting and fishing are both used for cooking ingredients. Fishing might be boring, but it brings rich rewards. Use throw bait to increase your chances of success, and net casting to catch several fish at once. Cool. Even the old one you used to play? What old, I guess K MMO did you play? I don't know if that's an actual abbreviation or not. Excavating. Excavating requires efforts, but is very rewarding. Sonar and relic search allow you to find relics that are not visible to the naked eye. Excavation will grant you even more rewards if you hit the right spot. Do you get a dog to help you? Oh, maybe that's a pet, right? Ability stones. Skill tree transfer materials. Wow, you do. Level 30 excavation, you get a sniffer dog. Cool. You can find random treasure chests. So these are all skills and not the innate, like... Wow, okay. Can you, like, put these down here? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Maybe I should get excavation and hunting, too. You. Excavation, hunting. Well, you know what? We'll buy all three. And then we will see. I can just equip all of them. Cool. Oh, nice. More phoenix plumes. And the other quest. Okay, so anyway, we want to go through here. Need to...
Everything is fine at the village.
Mine using a pickaxe. And... this is somewhere else, though, right? This is way over here. So we can't do that yet. But we can, like, do a little bit of mining and prospecting, I guess. We want basic lake cores. Oh. And there's 7 of the 10 teeth we need. And then, oh, it shows up on the map. Little blue stuff. What was that? Exterminate lake boars? Cool. We have to do that anyway. And starving wolves. Okay. That used 30 work energy. Whoop, not relic search. B. Swap out of gathering and crafting mode. Nice. Nice. Almost didn't get that. More cores. Now we need to collect cran crystals. Wow, so you get a lot of work energy, and it comes back. And it's highlighted on the map. That one didn't go away. The old one didn't go away. Nice, you can harvest these multiple times. Nice. Heavy iron ore, is that still there? No, it just takes a second to get off the map. We got regular iron ore, heavy iron ore, and I think... Didn't we pick up Providence Stone and a campfire just as an item? Still need to go get cran crystals, which are up there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there have definitely been other MMOs with much more painful gathering, right? Let's see. Float fishing, sonar. I want to look at... What was it? L? I guess float fishing is all I have right now. I don't have throw bait or net casting. Okay. So we just have basic fishing. To catch fish, press the fishing key when you see the float bob down. Okay. That was not a bob down, that was just a nibble. So this is the painful part. Or the slower part. But fishing is always kind of slow and relaxing. Wow, you can really tell which fish is going to come up and bite it. Did I get anything for that? Oh, okay. Reddish fish. I thought that said reddish flesh, but it's red flesh fish. Well, fishing's kind of nice and easy and relaxing. Definitely taking a while, though, and going to take a while. Natural pearls. I think the guide just said fishing was for, like, cooking consumable stuff, basically. And then excavation was for skill transfers in stone. We got some blue items, though, from mining. Let's see if we can get any blue from fishing. Mostly just fish and the occasional rare fish and natural pearls. Do my tools have like durability? They do have durability. Okay, they do have durability. And these are my different tools, and I can see which ones I've equipped, what tier I have equipped, and how much durability they have up here. And I'm not doing mining mode, right? So I can't see... Oh, did I de-equip it? Oh, I did. Well, okay. Okay. Let's level up fishing. We've got more than enough energy to level up fishing. Fishing's chill. I like fishing in video games. Wow, it's super easy to tell which fish is going to come up and grab your lure. Only the second time I've got red flesh fish. Is that a thing I can add to my logbook? Was that little icon next to it? No, I don't think so. You know, I should check if this is cluttering up my inventory. I have, like, multiple inventory pages. Whoops. Yeah, it's not. It appears over in storage. Mining stuff. Fishing stuff. Stuff for houses, I suppose. Stronghold Cave of Life. Maybe if you have different strongholds, which are maybe like clan things. What's my fishing score at? Fishing's almost leveled to 2. I think it takes 10 to get another skill. We're not going to get to 10 right now. This is something I will do more off stream while watching streams myself. But we'll get it to level 2 right now. Everything is just worth 150 XP. Doesn't really matter what I bring in per catch, right? So at least it's consistent. Level up! You acquire the Master of Float Fishing. That left way too quick. Oh, Fish Appraiser. Chance of getting rare materials from float fishing plus 0.25%. Level up at 4, level up at 5, level up at 3. I wonder if these each... Master of Float Fishing. Chance to lower durability of fishing equipment. Lowered. Cool. And that only took 12 durability, although this started out at 99, and this started out at 99. Existing max durability. I wonder if you can repair these, right? But their max durability drops. So you eventually have to buy new equipment. Interesting. Float fishing speed plus less than 1%. But I imagine once you get 10, 20, 30, that'll be more significant. Okay. So we got fishing up to level 1. Probably don't need to get mining. Well, mining's quicker, but you get half the experience from it. I mean, I've definitely experienced more painful gathering, right? We'll see what the crafting is like later. I don't think I've got any copper, actual copper, from the copper ores. Well, there's the cran, but they said to go after red cran. Right? Well, there was 2 crystals. Definitely experienced more painful crafting. Let's see. Oh, wow. Hi. Boom. Burn. I have no idea if different elements actually make much of a difference. Right? What did I pick up? I picked up a thing. Solemn Explorer necklace. Ah. Less than what I've got equipped.
Hello.
Hello, Mirren.
I'm Mirren.
Elite monsters. Wow, it's kind of late for this to be notifying me of that. I've definitely fought several of those so far. Did it only tell me about elite monsters after I've killed like 15 or 20? But yeah, I've definitely experienced more painful gathering. Like, 14's gathering is about the same, really. I used to play a lot of... What? Investigate? Hidden story? What? Do we have enough material now? Actually, this stuff's not bad. I used to play a bunch of Anarchy Online, and the gathering and crafting in that game was wonky as hell. It looks like you're smacking a corroded blade, sir. That's supposed to be a crown.
Good
supposed
for me
to
is
turn
like
into
a
a
perfect
crown.
masterpiece for anyone else. Take it.
Wow. Wow.
If you collect natural materials and bring them to a trade skill expert,
You're quite good
like
at
me,
changing the way
they
things
can
are with
make
that
you
hammer.
useful stuff.
That shit blade turned
There
into
are
a
all
crown
sorts
real
of
quick.
trade skill experts out there. There are cooks, alchemists, you name it.
Alchemy?
Be sure to pay them a visit.
Oh, right.
Now grab your crown and get going.
I
got
haven't even
work to
seen
do.
what cooking looks like. Right? Here's our trade skills. But that's not our crafting skills. Integrated preset. Oh, don't know what that is. Book of coordination. Don't know what that is. Can't access Una's tasks or Bifrost. Rapport. Cool. Been waiting for you. Do I have a gift to give? Probably not. Shining ore. You do not have that item. Hey, you like the Song of Valor. The only thing I really know that I get out of relationships and increasing rapport is cards, which have like small benefits when you can collect books of them. Oh, he likes the praise. Voice of Arkesia. There's another guide quest I can do. Fishing. I've already done... Oh, you might give me a blue thing? Oh. Which one did I just pick up? Yeah, fishing. Bite the time. And you're right here as well. Cool. Going this way anyway. Meet a trade skill map. Okay, so this is the thing I was thinking of. It's a little slight progress quest. A welcome challenge. Well, West Luterra, going quick. Send ore to the Master of Trade Skills. Spend 900 work energy. These are little potions that restore work energy. So you can do more gathering and crafting.
Coronation? That's out of the blue. What do you mean?
Well, we made you a crown because you're a prince, and we're going to go usurp a dude so you can be ruler again. Was it Armin's idea? I don't even remember Armin talking about doing a crown thing. Hey, you, talk about fishing. You want to prepare some food? Well, I can go catch some fish. I've already caught a bunch of fish, actually. Oh, but you want me to do it over here as like an intro thing. Okay. Well, it's close. Bum, bum, bum. How much fish do I have to catch for this? Because I've already caught a bunch. I'm level 2 fishing already. Oh, 2 more. Did I catch anything there? Maybe it doesn't count. It's only for the quest. It's not showing up like it did before, at least. Maybe it was in system? Yeah, it's in system. Where do we turn the fishing thing in? Oh, I just complete it. Oh, certificate of fishing. Bide your time at the mouth of a river. Gotta bounce for a bit. You got some work to do? Hey, man, don't worry about it. Good luck. Have fun, I hope. Person enjoyed loneliness of fishing, waiting for just the right moment to train the fishing skill. Therefore, we present you with this certificate and reward. Okay. Mine using a pickaxe. Did that. Certificate of mining. Person continually trained using the mining skill by not giving up mining despite the firmness of the rocks and continuously swinging the pickaxe. Therefore, have a certificate. And this one. This one I still have to go over to Luterra Castle to do. But it looks like everyone can do every crafting or every gathering quest. You just get experience for mining and fishing? Okay. And we'll equip the better mining and fishing items. Oh, I didn't mean to use that, but that's fine. Battlebound Plains. That's still later. Okay, well, Armin. Dang, you've got... Oh, I'm still on gathering. That person had a very glowy weapon. Did complete the crown. Yeah, well, you know, Armin, it was your idea, so...
Armin... refused.
Said he didn't have the right. Okay, let's head out and we'll convince him later. That sounds like a plan. Brilliant Ridge. Don't think I've been down there yet. Man, I can, like... If this was the one game you wanted to play for a little while, I think there's enough here to spend a lot of time doing it. Right? Because now I've got mining to do on the side of the road, in between everything. And fishing to do when I see it. Oh, there's a strong iron ore. And there's still hunting and log work. I just haven't found the places for those yet. You know? Oh, nice. I thought I would have to toss in a wave to get the rest of those guys, but totally didn't. Brilliant Ridge. It says it's a dungeon, but it's probably just a scene with a couple of fights. Or are we really transitioning areas?
We'll be at the coronation site soon.
We're really transitioning areas.
I hope you'll do me the honor of performing the ceremony.
It is a holy ceremony. I must regrettably decline.
Because you aren't of the right sex?
You can't be serious. Who's holier than a priest?
Yeah.
But I am...
Oh, you're half demon. Whatever. You're a good guy priest.
Wait. Something's here.
What? Huh? This does look like, I don't know, a pretty cool area, actually. I like the aesthetics of, like, polygonal rocks. Oh, no! You two will be fine.
Run!
Wow, his chest was shaking when he roared. That werewolf has booba physics. Oh man, the map rotated with the camera. See, there's a bunch of little touches that are real quality about this game. Oh, this is like an individual. Can't use your horse here? Yeah. This isn't a whole new big area. It's just an individual story area. That skill still does work, right? Come here. If you can time that, and, like, push them out of the explosion, carry them out of the explosion, basically. It's pretty strong. Oh, I missed. Way more damage than I needed. Yeah, that wave skill. I don't know if I'm ever getting rid of that. It just feels good. So good. Yeah, I'm keeping that explodey crystal. That does a ton of damage. Oh, that final explosion didn't do much. Wow. I didn't need that at all. Man, Sorceress pumping out the damage. I imagine, at the very least, the warrior class and the monk class would have a lot more health than I do right now. You're all super dead. Oh, 2 explosions at once. You are the same. You look better, though, right? You get both shoulders. I kind of want that. that's a big explosion. Ether away. Let's see, they fell down here, or they fell down here, I think. But is there anything? Nada. What's on the roster? Titles? What's the new title? Musician and Bounty. Yeah, you know what? Wait, why are you different? Oh, this is just like remove whatever? Okay. Well, I'll keep Heartthrob Musician, because that sounds pretty good. It's undoubtedly still a very newbie title. But that's okay. So much damage. I'm built out of damage. I'm certain everybody's built out of damage. I still do. Like, Gunner looks okay. It reminds me too much of the Diablo 3. There's a Diablo 3 gun class. Or like, mini crossbow class. Here we go. Oop, let's go. Well, you've got quite a lot of health. Boom. Cruel wolf. What? Hands? Oh, yes, much better hands. Absolutely. Though, they kind of look like my starter gloves. That's okay. What's this? A trap? That's a nothing. Alright. Maybe I should switch these two skills, because I constantly hit the ice channeling one when I meant to hit big old lightning strike. See, that still does a ton of damage though, right? Burn! Burn! Just all the elemental energy. We'll see if you can handle 3 of us. You got me to contend with, though.
Great timing.
What? How are you still alive?
You didn't even touch me. What do you mean, how am I still alive? You still didn't touch me. What type of threat are you, huh? Okay, so I missed with that. Oh, I see. You get... Oh, whoops. I clicked outside of my game window. Maybe I shouldn't have unfull screened it. Boss and Rictus. Also kill Rictus? Oh, but I killed Boss first. Oh, come on. I dominated that fight. man, that's explicitly a devil trigger. Holy shit. Armin. You're gonna be a good guy and help everybody and then fall prey to your demon powers. I can tell. I can tell.
I see now why you declined my request to perform the ceremony. Demons have no place in our sacred rites.
Thylane.
You're a priest who uses all of his gifts to help those in need. And you saved my life today with one of those gifts.
If you
What
say
we
but,
are does not determine who we are.
Thyrane.
You will preside over my coronation. Consider it my first order as your king.
okay, well, that's pretty alright.
Very well.
Glad that's settled. Shall we?
You could have been a lot shittier there. I'm glad you weren't. Thyrane remains a normal good character. Not the most interesting, but a fine good character. A hair accessory, sure. Does that change the, like, goggle things on my head? What are these? And how do I change them? Right? Because they're not here. It doesn't do anything, right? Do we go
will now
straight
begin
onto the coronation?
The rites of coronation.
Wow, it was just right here. Armin,
Prince Thyrane.
what were even the
Kneel
other options
before
for
your
anyone
ancestors.
to preside over the coronation here? One of his
The
knights?
prince shall now take the vow of kings.
One of his voiceless knights? Where were any of them? Were
As
they just
King of
up here
Luterra,
already?
My enemies are only evil and injustice. I pledge my life to defend my people as their shield.
Oh no, I'm getting hungry. Oh no. I've only had like
Adventurer,
breakfast and an apple
Bring
and
forth
a
the
couple
crown.
of little snacks. I'm gonna just saunter up there with this crown. Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna not trot this time.
And with this holy crown,
It's holy, you see. We built it 15 minutes
I
ago.
anoint thee as King Thyrane of Luterra. Rise, Your Majesty.
Three cheers! Long live King Thyrane! For Luterra!
His magic sword.
Jeez!
How are you alive? You've got arrows in your lungs.
And his forces were ambushed by demons on his way here. Most of us were annihilated.
You mean just like
The
us?
survivors are holding out at Medric Monastery.
Let's get to Medric
They
Monastery.
can't hold out for long.
Rest now. Your sacrifice shall not be in vain.
Bunch of
Everyone,
extremely good guys.
to arms. We march
Everyone.
on Medric Monastery
arms.
immediately.
Yeah, it was a little flat, Thylane. Let's march.
From
Let's
this
go.
moment on, our army will head to the Medric Monastery.
The old man, I mean Sir Bernard, looked after me since I was a child. He fought for me even amid the tyrannical rule of Sherritt. Now he's in danger. We'd best hurry. Maybe I should be reading this more flat. Please join us once you've finished making your preparations in Lake Bar.
Thirain, playing king.
Sherritt,
with his
I presume.
Soldiers. How dare he oppose me?
Considering how he's managed to assemble such a sizable force already, perhaps he is worthy of the crown after all.
Ah, if he was worthy, Vanquisher would be a light. He's not worthy of ruling an outhouse, much less a kingdom.
If he was worthy, he would have set the werewolf on fire? What? What's Vanquisher?
Which, I believe, interests you far more than me.
Ha. But you need me, so what I want, you want.
Whatever.
Wow.
Those
Rulerly
in the
words.
West
Very
will
kingly
never follow
dialogue.
Thirain.
Are they,
Things are
Edge
turning out to
Boy?
be quite interesting.
It seems pretty direct and obvious to me. Man, you were sus from the start, never opening your eyes. Is that the monastery? No, that's Lake Bar Village. Monastery's up north. Okay.
Are you going to the Medric Monastery?
We are. Mainly regret is we were unable to provide more help for you and Prince Thirain for all that you've done for Lake Bar. I did some mining and some fishing and helped you make Thirain a crown. I don't know if I've really improved your situation. Killed a few boars. They all came back really quickly, though.
Here.
You've got a bunch of wolves and boars out
Did
there.
my crown fulfill its purpose?
It did. A priest called it a holy artifact. I doubt it's even cooled fully by now. I hear the sword has been a source of some stress for the prince. Get the feeling that the sword is testing the prince right now. Well, that'd be my guess. He probably just needs the right opportunity to rise to the challenge. Well, I guess all this is difficult to understand if you're not an Umar. Farewell. And I'll see you again if I get the chance. I like you. I'm sure you'll become one of the greats one day. Okay. Going up this way now. It really is really fast loading in between teleporting. Oh, look, some mines. I guess we'll do mining. I think I don't know what I would use mining for. Right, it's for stronghold stuff. I don't know anything about stronghold stuff yet. I'm usually more interested in, like, cooking and alchemy. So, we'll see if we can, like, make some good foods and some good potions. No, not that. Not that. You throwing mistletoe darts at me? Ooh, God, that feels satisfying. Oh, that did knock me down. Makes me feel big. Then you stay in gathering mode whenever you use it. Okay. Pangolins. Mandrakes. Boom. Also feels quite sad. Oh, you're still alive. How did that count as multiple pain goals? We should just be 3. Well, I guess this will fulfill my quota either way in that case. Burn! Burn again! Very strong. One more Mandrake. We'll probably find that before we wander out of here. Yeah. Get out of gathering. Right? Oh wow, you can just roll through that. Okay. Is that gonna aggro anybody? No, it's not. Only after it goes off. Cool. Uh-oh. I hope that can't... It'd be really, really cool if you actually couldn't clutter up your gathering inventory, right? It just has infinite space already allocated for everything you can gather. Because it doesn't show up here at... Ooh, where did I get those? Nice. Right? Like, it's just these, and then you can maybe break it down into mining powder. Cannot be dismantled, cannot be dismantled. Well, maybe it can be processed. Mysterious powder made by processing mining materials can be traded for mining materials at the Trade Skill Material Exchange Merchant. That's a little bit of a mouthful. We've got 8 points. 2 more levels and we'll have Rhyme Arrow. 10 more levels and we'll have every skill. Crazy. Do we max this one? Max. Do we put another 6 points into this one? Wait, really? Oh, do you already have 12 points in it? And I'm putting 8 points. Skill level points. Right. Okay. Changes to a normal skill. Skill casting shortens. Attack is now diagonally striking lightning 16 meters in front. Oh, wow. Outgoing damage plus 10%. Where lightning last struck, attack foes with an additional lightning explosion in a radius of 6.5 meters. Total damage plus 20%. And on foes hit by the lightning explosion, inflict more electric damage every 3 seconds. Yo, it gets a dot and 20% damage. Slams lightning for 5 seconds on the designated spot, inflicting total 40% extra damage. So, what does that look like, right? What does that look like now? Ooh, that feels pretty satisfying. I want to see what the others look like, though. We can just freely change them. Oh, yeah. Save and apply. Okay. And now it looks like... That's not it. That seems to be the same. Oh, I can't change it while it's on cooldown. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, except I can't. That makes sense. You could, like, maybe even macro swapping it to like a build with lower cooldown. So it makes sense that that would be limited. Okay, well. So still 10% more damage, right? Oh, I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay, before we get to the next area, let's see what the other form of that looks like. So this hits like a second time after the initial one. Yeah, well, I mean, okay. Okay. And that gets a dot after them if they get hit by both, right? Total damage plus 20%. And on foes hit by the second lightning explosion, they get a damage dot for 3 seconds. I think we'll keep this one because it looks big and mean. Red lightning's pretty cool, sure. Oh, okay, so every skill gets to evolve into different skills. And like this one was very different. This one was the same, but it has a secondary thing with a dot. And this one's the same, but big. Which is cool. Which is cool. Which is cool. What's some of the other stuff we're using change into, right? The skill can now stack up to 2 times. Flames are created spreading left and right instead of straight out from me. Isn't it normally... Oh, fire damage for 5 seconds. Fire damage for 3 seconds. But damage to enemies increases by 40%. Blazing wildfire. Changes the point mode and creates horizontal flames. So just a big column of flame instead of straight out from me? Maybe when this says it goes left and right, it means like this, as opposed to like my character's right here, so if I pointed it here, it would go like this, but if I pointed it here, it would go like this. Maybe it just means it goes like this, no matter where I press it, right? And the other one goes like this, no matter where I put it. That would definitely be different. Initial creation of the flame launches foes in the radius airborne, damage plus 20%. I don't know, I think this is more like Inferno, right? And then the middle one probably creates a wall as opposed to a line outward from me. But it's still oriented around me. Element is now fire. Outgoing damage plus 20%. What's your cooldown? 6 seconds? Energy discharge might be good. Element is now water. On hit, the foe's attack speed is minus 15 and move speed minus 30. That sounds good. I wonder if I could pull points out of everything and max at least one thing out completely. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a little hungry. I'm going to cook dinner here in a little bit, though. We've been going for... Oh, there's another 40 minutes. I'm going to have a snack. Sorry if this is a little loud. Element is now lightning. Crit rate plus whatever. Why would you use this when this gets better damage scaling? Maybe you have like card decks and gear that will give you specific extra damage to elements. Changes to basic. What else is basic? There's normal. Right. Maybe just normal or basic as opposed to combo. You get to, like, toss out a magic grenade. But look, this is a 3-hit combo instead of a 2-hit combo. And you get a ton more damage out of it. Oh, yeah. And I still haven't found any runes. You get 2 stacks of it, but its duration is 1 second? Down from 3? Well, maybe it just does its damage and then explodes, right? And you can do 2 of those. Which kind of takes away from the control. Could you combo this with this? Create a lightning sphere at the target location that lasts for 5 seconds. 1 second later, a lightning stalk with a length of 5 meters rotates and pulls foes strongly. That sounds cool. More control. Create frost energy in desired location and changes to toggle skill. Total damage dealt to foes is plus 35%, but cooldown minus 5. The frost energy lasts a maximum of 5 seconds and consumes 1% of total MP every 1 second. That's fine. It already costs 10% MP. More distance, much bigger range, much more damage. Much more damage. Much bigger crit rate. A much bigger crit damage. Still pretty good. Is that the same as combo? It's now a fire skill. Burns foes for a dot. There's now a water skill. Slows them. There's now a lightning skill. Has much better crit rate. Strikes multiple times. Restore MP. Maybe you eventually need skills that restore MP whenever you use them, so you can get really spammy, but the game still has cooldowns. So maybe you just need them to, like, stay spammy. Bigger AoE sounds pretty good for the waves. A large explosion occurs where the wave hits, knocking foes back. Plus big damage. Throws hail, which advances 14 meters and inflicts a maximum of 8 attacks. Total damage inflicted plus 40%. Big damage to targets with push immunity, which is nice for bossing. So you could take this and do no more damage to little foes, but 60% more damage to big foes. Red Hail. Element is now fire and knocks foes down. On hit, burns people for damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. Flame area is created for 3 seconds at the explosion's location. Total damage plus 40% if they stay in the location. Instant damage to bigger foes. Changes to be stackable. Removes push and causes paralysis. I don't know what how weak point damage or addition is calculated. Game hasn't made that apparent. But I assume it's kind of the same thing as, like, better against push immune foes. I don't know, it's doing good damage right now. I could ignite, which might be better later on when you're doing a lot of damage. half a second faster to execute. It's kind of nice too, but I think we'll keep this. Pre-casting duration increases. MP cost plus a quarter creates an enhanced fire pillar with a lot more damage. Ready attack motion shortens and damage to foes plus a lot, but not as much as that. I'm just looking at that one. Reverse gravity. It's now a lava area. Knock foes away instead of just slamming them down. It's now a water area. Takes longer to prep. Causes chill on the ground for 2 seconds and freezes foes for 4 seconds on hit. That's pretty good survivability. And you can set stuff up for other attacks. There's now lightning. Adds a downward attack, creating an electric field for 3 seconds. Big damage. My ice shotgun. Just straight up more damage. More area. Or during skill use grants push immunity. But it comes out so fast. Okay, so this causes mild stagger. The rest of these have counter? Huh. A lot of these have paralysis immunity. Frost Fragment. Cooldown plus 5 seconds, but attack now forms frost shards that explode after 1 second and freeze all foes for 5 seconds. 30% more damage. That sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Frost Zone. Charge enemy and strike with a rod, causing a large amount of frost 360 degrees around you. A huge frost thorn will appear, launching foes airborne and increasing damage by 80%. So instead of being a shotgun, it's more like reverse gravity, and it's just an AoE based on me. It's an ice nova that launches people airborne. It sounds pretty good. Increase base damage, increase length, increase crit rate. Triggered lightning splits into 3 branches and strikes foes with a ton more damage. You probably can't overlap them, though. Hit frequency speed plus 2 second. Hit count plus 5. Once holding maintains until the end. Gathers energy to shoot an additional powerful lightning bolt, inflicting 120% extra damage. That also sounds quite strong. Bonus damage. Damage to challenging enemies or lower. So you might have bosses that are above challenging. And big crit damage. Crit a crystal that is completed in 3 levels. Explosion range minus 20%, but damage plus 40%. Shockwave occurs each time the crystal evolves. Explosion range plus 20, damage plus 70. Why would you ever use this? This sounds way better. Rhyme arrow. I think this is also a thing we had in training, and so is this. And so is this. This is the shield. It's rhyme arrow. Slows. Specialty meter gain. Cooldown time. On hit, ignores defense by 50%. That's pretty good. 20% more radius during skill use grants push immunity. Dude, this one is fantastic. The icicles become stronger, causing more outgoing damage. Plus 60% damage. Changes to a normal attack instead of a point attack. Which is, point attack is like the Inferno, like these two kind of, except this one you have to confirm it. So more like our Lightning Vortex and our Inferno currently. Wait. Wait, was I looking at casting? What was I looking at? More damage. Changes to normal mode. Like Ice Shower. So it just happens. There's not so much point. It just comes out. Ice Arrows pierce foes for 11 meters in front. Damage plus 30. Explosion! MP cost. Big damage to smaller enemies. Or Ignite. Backfire. Casting action is reduced and changes to a normal skill. Explodes wildfire on the spot and deals damage to foes in a cone shape. Creates a flame spin that gathers foes in the center when the flame projectile hits. Explodes 3 seconds later. More damage. Damage to push immune foes. Even more damage. Magic amplification. On hit, outgoing damage plus 50%. When in magic enhanced state or arcane torrent state, additional outgoing damage go up. Big ol' crit damage, fireballs. And then the shield. Recover 10% MP when you use it. Also, takes basically no MP to cost. On skill end, releases a powerful wave all around you. Since foes flying and inflicts a little bit of water damage. Cooldown. Probably this one. Although, having a shield with reduced cooldown is pretty strong too. Move speed plus is nice. When hit while Elegance Touch is active, cast move speed minus 40% debuff to attacking foe. Well, when hit while Elegance Touch is active, recover 5 specialty meter with a 50% chance. While Elegance Touch is maintained, max MP plus 12%. When hit, MP cost minus 25%. Probably this one. I don't know. That's a good deal of variety there. I think. I've got a favor to ask of you. When I was cleaning the monastery courtyard, the demons suddenly attacked, so I fled here. But now I can't enter the building because of the demons walking about in front of the entrance. Could you possibly vanquish those demons? Sure. As you, like, kick a little dirt off your foot. And if you could, please tell my teacher, Father Hindrine, probably Hindrine, that I'm fine. Sure. Wow, okay, so there are just already demons here. I guess they did say this place got attacked by demons, and that's why we came here.
By Sir Bernard.
All right. Fi and Armin are already in the monastery. I always think there's going to be like a little bit of an extra boom at the end of that lightning skill. There's the boom. Ooh. You're still alive? Go down. Oh, check out that hit stun. You were about to do an attack, but not anymore. Hey, a bigger one. Nice. Cool. This is an open zone with other players in it. That stuff, weird. It feels like I'm on a quest, right? And there should be like a private area for this quest shit going down. But there's not. And I don't even have a quest to defeat these demons. There's another one with a little mark above its head. Come here, all of you, come here. All of you. One enrage? Is that what's going on? Oh, it doesn't have the big initial hit, but it does do more damage. I kind of like the big initial hit, right? Oh, another one. Yeah, I kind of like my big hits. So you... Not you. You. Let's go to the secondary explosion one with a little bit of dot damage afterwards. Right? Right? Now, big upfront damage. Dot damage if anyone survives. I think that's what we're going to do with that skill. I think that's what we're going to do with that skill.
Adventurer, you're the adventurer Prince Thirain talked about.
I am the adventurer palling around with Prince Thirain. In fact, you could say that I'm the thighs that rain down on people. Oh, damn. That's a little bit bigger than I thought. Pretty straightforward, though. Elements of Darkness, Watchers of Darkness. Probably the bigger one was the Watcher, right? Deal with it. Feels good. Oh look, Makoko seeds growing everywhere. Hey guys, what you up to over in this dank dark corner? Ooh, love being a big boomy mage. Yeah, Watchers of Darkness are definitely the bigger ones. We've killed enough of these little guys. Here we go. Alright, that's all for that quest. Ooh, a big one. Oh, but the second explosion took care of that. Yeah, sure. Let's do Medric Catacombs, right? Yeah, I think it's probably just some conversation.
You're still alive. Thank the gods.
Not for much longer. I'm afraid. I hoped I could see you take the crown with my very own eyes.
Is there nothing you can do?
Your Highness, it's too late for me.
Don't say that. I'll make sure it...
Oh man, I couldn't tell what was going on with Thirain's head. At first I was like, where's the crown? And then like, the back part of his hair being darker than the front part of his hair made it look like the front part was a wrinkly forehead and he was suddenly gray-haired.
His subjects with kindness. A king must believe in himself. Vanquisher will surely shine again. Use it to restore Luterra to its glory. As the kingdom of knights I believe in.
Okay, so go stop Vanquisher.
called for reinforcements. I did this.
You spent
Damn it.
the entire time I've met you, you've been trying to gather reinforcements. I think you've been doing that, man. You gotta know that, like, people were gonna die.
It seems like Prince Thirain is deeply heartbroken. He's never shown himself like that before.
Do you think there's a way to cheer him up? Am I gonna have to go
Sir Bernard
encourage him
has
again?
been like a grandfather to the prince, especially after His Highness lost his father.
The kind lord has always nurtured a sense of pride in the Prince of Luterra. I remember how they would fondly exchange words as they listened to the Song of Valor together. Oh, well, okay.
Sir Bernard must have been extremely precious to Thirain.
I do happen to know that tune. What was my song menu again? Sheet music is F2. What is that? Scroll again. Notice maintenance hotfix 214 at midnight. Okay. Well, we can. That's probably West
That was
Coast.
his favorite song. Come. We have much to do.
So I've got like an hour and a half, but I will probably drop out in like half an hour or 20 minutes or so.
Thank you. You're always around to help me out.
Yeah, exactly. Now's not the time for falter. You've got to turn into a
There's still a
king
problem.
instead of being a prince. So let's go pick ourselves up and beat the shit out of some more demons. Let's just teleport back here. Man, I want to get an actual flute. I played flute for a very, very short amount of time when I was a little kid. And I play bass guitar now. I want to find some way to rig that up to my PC so I can do it in stream. But then I can start doing music streams. Maybe practice singing. Maybe. That might just be painful to listen to. But I want to get a flute. Flutes are cool. This dude named Paimon. Let's go save Paimon. I mean Paimon.
I've made up my mind, but there's still a problem.
Sir, you always say the old man. I mean, Sir Bernard's unit could be said to comprise the core strength of our forces. But at
Please
this
don't give me
rate,
that look.
please don't give me that look. Actually,
I told Armin about my concerns, and he gave me a wise answer.
he said we should go meet a faction that hasn't decided which side they'd be on. I'm told there's a village called Freyard near the monastery. I'll be heading there to gather a militia. In the meantime, could you ask Armin to help us get the support of the warrior priests of Medric Monastery? Rather than have me ask, I think it would be better if a fellow priest like Armin were to ask them. I wouldn't want them to bear any unnecessary burden. Please, proceed. Oh, we got earrings for that. Hey,
Speak to
Armin,
Abbot of
you should
Farron?
talk to some monks.
I already have.
Oh, cool. And a better necklace. Lose domination, but gain every other stat.
Of course. I've been meaning to accommodate Prince Thirain's request.
Well, that was super easy.
We must hold fast to our faith.
How did I know that you were immediately going to join with Thirain? Maybe because the writing's simple, but the game also really respects my time and wasn't going to send us on a bunch of other fetch quests to convince you. That's pretty alright, right? need you all to gather a little bit harder. Yeah, that's how that's done. That's how that's done. No vistas, no nothing. Let me, is there like... We're still in Western Luterra. So there's still that same world boss. I have no idea where it might show up. There's still all the other same collectibles and vistas. I have no idea where those might be. Why have a side area like this? This seems like where you would put... Oh, go away. Seems like where you would put... Maybe it's like a secret dungeon, right? I was thinking more Makoko seeds, kind of off the beaten path. I'd be able to go somewhere... if you were off your horse. Dude, I want to talk to you right here.
Your Prince Thyrane's companion?
I am.
Who are you? Your Prince Thyrane's companion?
Why did I get taken out of that? Oh, was someone attacking me?
Your Prince Thyrane's companion?
See, actually, I've watched you from afar earlier on. You're quite adept at slaying those demons. Thanks for doing that. It's helped the warrior priests. I suppose Abbott sent you here since he decided to join forces. Was that the guy's name? I thought he was, like, Abbott, right? Isn't that like a priestly position? Hey, look, it's the fallen monk. It's a worn diary inside his garb. Tomorrow my sister returns. I haven't seen her for years. I was so relieved to know she was safe. I can't wait to see her again. My sweet Rurella is becoming a knight in the service of Prince Thyrane. What a joyous day. Tomorrow I'll set out earlier and greet her. It'll be an amazing day. Sent Sister Maggie to draw some holy water for fighting off the demons, but she hasn't returned. She's probably dealing with demons. Sacred torches weaken their power. Did you have 2 quests for me? And none of them are actually dealing with demons? Hey, Maggie. I could give you a hand. Sure, let's draw some holy water. Let's draw more holy water? No. Just took a second is all. There was no demon in your way there, Maggie, but glad to help. Go do another thing. 4, relight the sacred torches. Maybe this will make Maggie feel a little bit more safe. Hey, that 1 sacred torch is back. Yay! What is this? Elevator. Elevator? We haven't seen elevators yet. What? Bum bum ba dum. It's a cool looking tree. I don't know how it's growing there, but that's a cool looking tree. Maybe that elevator's necessary, right? It's not going to change map locations. Wow! You have to actually fucking wait for it? Wow. Crazy. Crazy. He's just racing with this other player, kind of. Which one of us can burn through the story faster? Oh, hey, it's a Vista. Haven't seen one of those in a minute. Screw the race. I want to see this. This game looks good. Okay, that didn't really show us too much, actually, but there was like a red light over this way. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a little something over there? Oh, look at that. Look at who totally caught up. Even though I stayed looking at the Vista. I say, after saying I don't care about racing this other player. Where are we going? We're just going straight right. Don't get off. Wow, going in circles is weird looking. Yeah, sure. Was that? Use the bug bomb to exterminate poison locusts. Oh, I see. 41,000 damage. Oh, this is our gathering thing. And not part of that quest. Okay, good, good, good. I didn't do any gathering in the previous location, I don't think. What are the other one? Did this come back already? Maybe it's got 2 harvests? It's got 2 harvests. Wildflower, shy wildflower. Ooh, there's a boss monster up there. Hi there. And your pet doesn't pick those up, huh? Okay, I'm definitely getting hungry now. I had a little snack. It was nice, but I think I might need to go cook some dinner. Purified the area. They came right back. But yeah.
You're here. So what did the Medric Monastery say?
I am the village chief Barchan.
Barchan. Barchan! It's Bar-chan. We can go order a drink from
It was
Bar-chan
bad enough they
as soon as
steal
we help
from
them out
us.
enough.
Now they abduct our people?
Wow, okay, this is very much go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But that's okay. What did I... Forager up. Yay! Which is just right over here. Maybe we go over this way. I don't know, this looks like we'll probably get out of here if we go this way. Maybe we'll go through the rest of this area. Or most of the way through this area. Oh my god, so much gathering. So much gathering. A halite statue. Is that like a... Is that like a... what's it called? A rapport gift? Right? Is that what that is? Maybe... Man, that sounds like getting all of the gifts that you could ever need for all of the different rapport interactions and getting everybody's favorability or relationship stat up to max could be really annoying. But at the same time, it could also mean that oh, you guys are actually aggro. Woo! Okay, just... I could use an item or just press G. I think I'll just press G. We have forged enough flowers already. Don't really need an item for that. And it's nice that we'll have enough right in here anyway. Mining level up. That's a lot of foraging to be had, to be honest. Complete. Level up foraging. That ring's not actually better. Those pants are, though. Give us 2 foraging tools? Weird. Is that ring better than my other ring? Right? 21, 18, 22, and 44. It is. That is a lot of foraging to be had in that little area. I wonder what the point of kind of the allure of that is, right? What do you benefit from by having tons of different, aside from like catering to lots of different players in the same area, what's the benefit of having a bunch of different gathering nodes all right next to each other when you can probably just run back and forth in between the same, like, 3 nodes for another one to spawn? Right? I wonder if they're all the same. Doesn't make much of a difference. It's just there to suit multiple players, right? No, no, not a Makoko seed. Just a bunch of other gathering nodes. Dang, there's a lot of stuff to look out for all of a sudden. I guess there's no hunting going on here, though. Oh, nice. This is just a, like, talk to people quest. Collect the villagers' belonging. Oh, hi. You weren't hostile before. Don't think I have one of these yet. Well, I guess I do. Okay, maybe we'll level right up around here, and then I can call it a day.
You've done a great job. This village is
Thank you,
Irene.
Irene.
Unfortunately, none of them are in any shape to march with us.
Oh, we'll go to Brilbin Forest then to go after Frisk or whoever. Let's level up. And... oh, and suddenly we're going in the opposite direction. Hey, that's also kind of big. Nice. Hey, it's a dungeon. Right? Greyhammer Mine. Right? Nice. 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 So, 5 points. And I could take a point out of somewhere around here and have 9 points. Or honestly, let's just bump up the crystal. Because it's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Our lightning vortex and our blaze are kind of lacking. Sure. But all of our... This is I'm mostly using as crowd control, right? So what could we use? We do paralyze instead of damage amp because it's not... well, actually, this is pretty good for bossing. It also helps out with the team. And then... this could be nice. Now this could also help sustain or help lock down people. And then we have to decide whether it's 2-stack, but only 1 second duration, or has a lightning stalk come out and rotate around and pulls foes strongly. I think we'll probably do that if I'm still using it. We have 3 more skills to bring in. Save. Oh, and the hunting quest. We can try out hunting here. Jeez. Well, the game's pretty good about... Wait, why are you both saying up? $25 and $54. How is that up? Why? I wish these would say earring slot, like necklace slot, earrings. Oh, it's over this one. See? Exactly. Necklace, earring, ring, ring. That looks cool. Still a better staff here, though. Wait. Why does it say go this way, right? Oh, is there the gatherer person I still need to talk to? Well, I suppose let's do that, and then we'll stop at the very entrance to this next area. Oh, and they're right here. I am. So we can do some hunting. Equip a trap and throw it. Okay. Right? Good? Good. We will begin here again next time. And this is a game I just put on a new schedule today. It'd be easy to get some Final Fantasy XIV or some Path of Exile or some Lost Ark in kind of after or before, in between, what have you, other streams. And so, I don't know, we might do that. We might plan on more Lost Ark. It's a free game. It's pretty good for a free game. I mean, it depends on your tastes, for sure. Like, there are people that I would recommend this to, that I wouldn't recommend Warframe or Path of Exile to, and kind of vice versa. Not that those two games are similar at all. Like I think if you were more of a fan of Diablo 2 or Torchlight, or even Diablo 3, maybe play Path of Exile. But if you like even bigger, expansive world stuff, if you like MMO stuff, especially free MMO stuff, probably check this out. It looks really good. It looks better than Path of Exile. They're going for different aesthetics, but graphically it's better, except for that horse shadow that just flickered in and out right there. What causes that? Is that going over bunny somehow? No, it's just a certain spot. Weird. Oh yeah, there it was. Now it's under me. Now it's behind me. Oh, the lighting engine doesn't know. It doesn't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going to happen even when I'm zoomed in. Wow, that looks bad. I mean, it all looks good and fine, but woo, there's a little bit of jank, but that's fine. It's a free game, and for a free game, it's pretty solid. Can't lie. All right, well, that's going to be all of today's stream. Real quick, coming up tomorrow is more Inscription. I haven't played that game in a little while. I like that game. And then after that, we have Everhood. I'm going to do Everhood twice this week. And then maybe multiple times in a row next week, because I kind of want to finish Everhood. I have no idea how long that game is. before Elden Ring comes out, because once Elden Ring comes out, we're doing that all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day. Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring. No doubt about it. No doubt about it at all. We're going to do probably a Magic Swordsman. I forget what they're called. I wasn't in on the alpha, but we're definitely doing a Spellblade of some sort. Because I normally go with, like, dex builds. Well, I normally go first playthrough of a Soulsborne game as, like, big strength, you know? Big boys, big poise, get some nice armor and a big old heavy weapon and just, like, stun lock people with heavy attacks. And then I like going through with either dex or... Well, then I like going through with anything else, really. I'll do dex and backstab everything, or a more mage-focused character, or, like, someone who is probably more dex heavy with a lot of pyromancy. And that's a lot of fun. But we're starting off and going hard on Spellblade whenever Elden Ring comes out. I don't know how great that's going to be. All of their other games, it seems like if you really push it and get some niche, weird stuff going on, Spellblades are really good, but otherwise you kind of want to just go big armor, big sword, or sword and board. But I hear Elden Ring is supposed to be like a tiny bit easier, so we're going with that. Anyway, I'm going to talk about how much I'm excited for Elden Ring forever instead of talking about Lost Ark. Lost Ark seems pretty good. I recommend it if you like free shit. I mean, look at how big this is. This stream, we started here and went through here. We've still got this area to go through. And then over here, where there's, what, 9 zones? That's pretty big. And then we'll probably get sailing and be like, oh, here's a zone. Here's a zone. Here's another one. Here's a zone. This is where my character's supposed to be from. Here's a zone. Wow, that looks actually really pretty, like on the map. Wow. I want to check that out. Here's a zone. Don't think I've ever looked at this volcano island before. Here's a zone. There's a lot. There's a lot here. That also looks like it could be pretty cool. Oh my god, I didn't know that this was a zone. Is this tiny island the zone? Or either of these tiny island zones? Okay, so we'll need to figure out how... What's Placilia? Plesia. We'll have to figure out how sailing works, right? Because there's a lot going on here. And a lot of stuff to find. There's so many zones. There's 25 different regions, areas, however you want to call it. This one encompasses 6, but there's really only 4. I don't know. I don't know how their map works. You know, like here's a map, but also here's a map, and those are different types of maps. And we're here, and we just went through these. This game's got some content to it. Like, if this were Path of Exile, we'd probably just go through these areas twice, basically. Because of how that game's story works. And then in-game mapping. Although in-game mapping is large. There's a lot going on there. Path of Exile is a really weird, complicated game that's crazy if you like Diablo 2 style stuff more than you like MMO stuff. Check that out instead of Lost Ark. But Lost Ark, so far, feeling pretty good. My favorite part, though, is the dungeons, and we didn't do any of that this stream, which is why I was kind of getting bored and powering through a lot of things. But here's one. So we'll definitely do that next time. Can I look at Battlebound Plains? I can't. And in fact, this is the place I have the map for. So we already got a map for the Battlebound Plains, but we've had it since Zagoras? Lake Bay? Maybe we've had it since Lake Bay. I don't know. there's a lot here. Game's pretty alright. Once Elden Ring comes out, I don't know how much I'll touch this game, but we'll come back to it eventually, probably. It's pretty okay. For now, though, I'm done with it for today. I'm going to cook some dinner, and we'll come back for either more of this or some Path of Exile, or maybe I'll just be slow after dinner, because that happens sometimes. But we'll see. Anyway, Rad Mahou, everybody. I'll see you next time.